Ay,
You have to cut through the wires before you remove the part?
Well, yes,
si ano to ah?
obviously.
See, you say it's obvious, but I don't understand why I just can't grab hold of the part and pull.
He
Sila ano
just
to ah?
explained that.
I didn't hear it.
So, the stars of the north made it to the Sundom.
Aloy, we weren't sure we'd see you again.
Oh, Aloy, you should see us in action. We're natural scavengers.
Didn't you just step on a long leg lens not 2 hours ago?
That wasn't my
Pakita
fault,
mo kami
right?
ng skills mo sa
Also, we didn't tell those
PUBG.
things were slippery. How was I to
Huwag
know?
kang puro
They're
salita,
still
boy.
doing this.
Oh, I don't think they'll ever stop.
Aw, you started to miss us, didn't you?
Usapin muna natin to. Saan na yun?
You know, I kind of missed all this red dust. Well, there's our Stormbird. When you're ready, I'll follow up and boom.
Okay. Save point. Shit, wala akong heal. Tay tayo dito. Takbo, takbo.
We must not yield.
Shit, ang lilit kasi ng ano nito. Putik na yan. Kasi nahahabol eh. You know. Oh my god. Grabe naman yung shit. Okay. Ay gago. Salamat sa like, Lex. Nice one. Napakalulupit nyo. Oh shit. Oh. Nice one, mga Lodi.
Eyes up, she's trying to get over on us.
Gago.
There, got us a climber.
Hoy. Nice one, nice one. Sa akin yung kill.
She got up there in a hurry.
Gago ka.
I see.
Putay na.
The wrong side.
Go!
Puta, mga bandit pala yun. Ay, shoutout Christian. Christian Basan. Malakas talaga.
Varja said she could improve the
Nice
Stormslinger
one, nice
with
one,
this.
nice one. Ang pangit naman ng ano, drop nito. Pangit. Ano yun? Butik ka. Sapul ang ulo.
This'll help.
Saan na yun? Okay. Thunderjaw naman sunod. Thunderjaw. Kakalaban tayo ng Thunderjaw.
Got that part you need?
Perfect. Already got machine oil on my hands.
Ano yun? Eto.
Here it is.
Nice
One
one.
Stormbird talon.
Let's do it. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Watch and learn, Aloy. Only don't stare directly at the sparks. Okay, so I pretty much had to break her in half. But what's a staff? A stick. One thing I like about sticks, you can put them back together however you want.
Which you did. This thing looks a whole lot more dangerous.
She's better than dangerous. She's a genuine Varja special now. Take good care of her.
What you did to that Stormslinger? That was some impressive work, Varja.
Hey, it's nothing. I just helped her become what she was always meant to be. They grow up so fast.
About the
This
Forgefire.
Forgefire of yours. What do you need to finish it up?
Like I said, a Bellowback snout ought to do it. I'm not picky.
Okay, Varja, let's move on.
You don't want to catch some of that Karja sun? Nah, you're right.
Nah. Ayun, nice one. Malakas na yung Stormslinger natin. Ay, gagi. Pwede natin siyang lagyan nito, mga pang shock. Ayan. Okay. Malapit na tayo. Takbo. Segway. Okay, diretsuin natin to. May kumakalaban sa tropa nating Thunderjaw. Check natin ang weakness nito. Oh, wala. Fire. Data Nexus, all. Freeze. Heart. Power cell. Radar. Cannon. Okay.
Let's talk more action, huh?
Putik na yan. Ay, Ken, salamat sa like. Pisan. Ano ba yun? Putik naman tong mga Lancelot na to. Lancelot. Lancehorn pala. May kalaban nga siya. Ha. Ah! Oh shit! Huwag na tayo tatamaan nun, men. Nice one! Ba't ganun? Parang ang hina ng Thunderjaw. Joke lang. Lasyo malakas. Dinadaya ko kasi yung ano eh. Putik na yung bandit pala yun. Yun, nice one. Damage coil. May spear damage po. Magaling, magaling. Mahusay, mahusay.
Varja should be able to fix up the Icerail.
Mahusay. Papalitan ngayon natin to. Ah, bakit? Hindi pala. Ilan ba to? 16. Nice one, oh. Nice one, nice one, nice one. $43. Damage. Damage. Lalagay ngayon natin sa what ganun? Ah, yun pala. Okay. Okay. Improve na
Found the
natin yung
part.
ano.
Ready to fix up that weapon?
I am always ready to fix up a weapon.
Never thought I'd be glad to see the inside of a Thunderjaw's mouth.
I sure am. Every machine's a big box of tools. Once they stop trying to kill you, that is.
Ay, salamat
Trust me,
sa like,
You won't
Clarissa.
recognize this Icerail when I'm through.
Clarissa Joy. Ang
There.
nag-iisang boss amo ni
Oh,
Delter.
she's perfect. A spear's a spear, right? Poke slash done. Boring.
Salamat din
I
sa
adjusted
share.
the chill water flow, rebalanced
Magandang
here,
gabi,
strapped
magandang
on a
gabi.
launcher, and now she shoots freezing spikes. Ta-da!
You
Tada!
kidding?
More beautiful, more powerful. That's my guarantee.
You've done good work with this weapon, Varja.
Told you I was good. Anyway, I'm glad she's in your hands.
If I find anything I think you'd like, I'll be back around.
You better.
Pabog ka, boy.
Need to keep the upper hand.
Salamat sa like, Raf. Magandang gabi.
That should do it.
Nice
Varja
one,
can
nice.
finish her
Putik
forge
na yun,
fire.
layo.
Summer again. You've survived another day, I see.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I've got what you asked for. Show me what you had in mind for the forge fire.
Finally! Was feeling like I neglected her. And that's a little too close to my family life. She's done and she's yours. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Looks great. I almost expected you to turn it into a burning ropecaster or something.
Nah, she was close to perfect from the start. She's a Varja original after all.
Thanks, Varja. These 3 weapons are fine work.
Are you kidding? I can't remember when I had this much fun. I should be thanking you.
I'm the one walking away with the weapons, aren't I?
Seems wrong to charge you for giving me an opportunity to do what I love doing. Don't tell Pop I said that. Here, whenever I tinker with weapons, I go through fistfuls of this stuff. Maybe you'll get some use out of it.
They say Meridian is a place where your every need is met.
Okay. Eto na. Moment of truth. Let's go.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Nako, ang dami naman.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing
Ay, salamat sa
nights,
like, Delter.
yet always rallied his hunters
Thank you.
at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Yung ano,
Now that I'm
yung stream.
chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom.
Nice dick.
A month's march from Ban-Ur.
Salamat sa
He
like.
met with us there,
Sige,
as is
sabi.
custom at high winter.
Sino
But
gaya?
when we next returned, The caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch,
Naku po.
those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed.
Di nyo kasi pinuntahan si Keso.
Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what
Tampo
do you
tuloy si
think?
Keso sa
He
inyo.
committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant. Skilled.
Wait nga. Wait. Palitan nga natin to ulit. Nakakainis naman to. Try nga natin babaan. Ganun na talaga. Hindi siya ano.
And knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks.
Thanks.
What are we gonna find up there, Ourea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the Daemon has tried to hide the way.
It hasn't been easy
The
for you,
Daemon.
Ourea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Nay! Not yet!
Not quite yet.
When
Not
you are ready,
yet.
then.
Balik tayo.
I still need to take
Okay,
care of a few
okay.
things.
Diba? Pwede
Understood.
tayong umalis. Ibig sabihin
I'll be
mahirap
here.
dun eh.
Ourea, still ready?
Oh yes. On your word. Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Ay, salamat ulit sa like, Delter. Binabaan ko na ulit yung quality. Lalag kasi.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Salamat ulit sa like, boy.
Come! The spirit awaits!
That's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to
Ay, salamat
the
ulit sa ano, sa share.
I repeat, this is not a
So
drill.
you see,
Mukhang wala kayong schedule ng ML ngayon
can
ah.
call upon the power of the old ones.
Delter, tsaka Clarissa. Wala siya, wala kayong schedule. Ay, shoutout, pinsan. Pinsan kong malupit.
What was this place?
The spirit once
Okay,
told me that
seryoso
this wall
muna.
used to be part of its
Seryoso
domain.
muna tayo.
A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? The blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Here. Up and over.
Wala pang net. Uy, hindi ko naman hindi makita to.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I...
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories.
Salamat sa live, pinsan.
Messages left by the old ones.
You can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Ourea.
Ha? Bukas na. Yan ka na naman sa yaya mo eh. May gagi. Bukas na. Puro ka yaya eh. Walang-palo.
Machines. At least we have the drop on them.
Putik yan. Ha? Bukas. Paglaban-labanan natin itong mga... La!
Here we go again.
Hindi sila maano. Game na, bakbaka na to.
Clear.
Woohoo! Takbo, takbo. Ay, sa taas, syempre. Okay, last shot.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
Bukas pa nga, peace.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Bukas na. Ayos ba yun, mga pre? Loot muna tayo. Kailangan di tayo maubusan ng resources mamaya.
We
Kundi.
can make our way upwards when you're done.
Ayan, salamat sa like, Sir Dave. Smooth na, sir. Wala nang ano. Smooth na ulit. Palong-palo mag-insumbong kita kay Ate Shay eh. Siyempre joke lang. Yun, yung kagaya nung kagabi no, sir.
Stop freezing, please.
Smooth talaga ulo ko.
Yes, this way. There's an overlook above. It's not far. Not much farther now.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there.
Pipili tayo ngayon.
We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so,
Ano na ba? Shoutout Ate Shay. Hello.
there are machines up
Si
there.
Kuya Jack, kinukulit ako.
We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
All right, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Okay.
Towers.
Ano mga pre? Kaya dyan ano?
Frost.
Stealth ba tayo? Ano?
What is all this for?
Stealth o harapan? Stealth na lang tayo. Pupuntahan ko rin naman ulit yung mamaya.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now.
Stealth
but
boy tayo, stealth
we may
boy.
be able to stay hidden.
All threats can be seen at first.
Oh shit.
Beware
Stalker.
stalkers.
Putik yan.
Stay down as we move through.
Keep quiet now.
Punta dito.
We go where you go, Aloy.
We must not hesitate!
Gago.
Victory is almost ours!
Tangina stealth pala ha.
Shh. Nice and quiet.
Stealth pala ha. Oh. Shit, ang dami.
The spirit grants me strength.
Strike when ready.
Wala kayo dyan. Ay, gago na laglag.
Structure with ice. Now's the time. One for the win. Take them out. This one dispatched.
Yo dito.
Missed. We must.
Gago. Wisit. Masakit nga pala damage yung harapan.
This one is mine.
Wala na, naubos na.
Be wary of mines. There's stalkers in here.
It's cold. As if there's chill water running through those massive pipes. But why?
Naku, mag-isa ka na lang, brother.
Sneaky vouch.
Handy?
We tripped a mine. Brace yourself.
Di pwede mag-alt F4. Mag-inom na lang kayo dyan. Shot nyo na lang ako.
Oh, it's cold as deepest winter here. There's a door up ahead and refuge. We're almost through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power draw so that it'll be completely masked by the caldera. But masked from what? Firebreak has always been confidential for security reasons, but this would be excessive. Even for the dear departed Mr. Blevins. What could possibly have gotten Anita so worked up?
Okay, okay. Stealth lang. Saan to? Ito siguro yung isa. Ha, ito nga oh. Papasok kaya yung behemoth dito?
They're scanning for me.
Watch out!
Da! Haha. Uy, gagi. Haha. Ayun mo, kala ko lalasyatin mo eh. Tayo na yan. Ang hina pala ng bawat.
That one hit me!
Putik na yan, naubos sa HP natin ah. Shit, wala na tayong heal.
Now they're hunting me.
The fight is ours to win!
Gago.
I won't give up!
Nice one. Ubos ang HP. Ubos ang buhay natin, mga
We have
sir.
survived where our kin did not.
Yun lang, wala tayong malot.
The bodies of our kin remain to shame us for our last attempt.
Their spirits are one with the blue light.
Ayun, meron pala nito.
We may soon
Nice
join
one!
Take whatever's
Nice one! Yun oh. Nice one, nice
lives
one.
left to
Napakahusay.
keep us alive a bit longer.
Kaya pala. Oh no, wala tayong heal mga pre.
Let Their efforts harden our hearts, steady our aim.
Suspending the geothermal pipeline is the easy part.
Nako, sana makapulot tayo ng mga pang-heal. Kagaya nito. Yan. Okay. Uy. Uy.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Ourea, you might see...
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit with the old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Ourea. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
The geothermal plant can be suspended, cooling system masked, massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All we need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
You're down. The others haven't noticed.
Wait lang, wait lang. Wala mo lang loot dito. Naku po. Okay. Wala tayong heal ah. Gamitin kaya natin yung ano. Saan na ba yun? Ay? Nako? Icerail.
I can get out of this.
May the blue light guide us.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Alright. Nothing to stop us.
Ganun
from the
lang
door.
pala yun. Oh shit! Ba't lumilindol? Gago, galing ko nga to. Ay puta, naalala ko na to. Parang alam ko na mangyayari dito ah. Kunin natin to. Parang alam ko na to. Napanood ko na to.
Got too much already.
Heal muna tayo. Ay hindi, puno pala. Lagay nga natin to.
Security red detected. Mobilizing
Bilis.
defenses.
Here we go.
Sabi ko na eh.
More machines. Make ready.
Dito ka. Uy, gagi!
You won't win.
Shit, naglalag na.
I think we did it.
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds.
Putik na yun, hindi napunta
But
sa
that
akin yung ano.
battle was a verse worth singing.
And now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
Pakita mo ng mga ano. Wala, naglalag.
Show us, chieftain, what lies beyond.
Naglalag tayo.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the Daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Ourea. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, and finish this.
Ang lag ah.
All right. Down we go.
Forge of Winter. Level 50 yun ah.
This way.
New metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Understood.
Stay with them!
Naglalag.
Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over.
Naglalag.
Better time this right.
Doon tanga. Wait nga. Putik na yan, papakamatay ako. Visit. Sayang yung heal eh. Yeah. Sayang yung heal eh. Ay nako.
Keep things quiet. Can't see a way to close the vent from here. I'll have to go over. Better time this right.
Buisit na yun.
One of these conveyors should get me across.
Ay, wait lang.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shut off that vent.
Paano?
This should get me up there.
Ay, nako. Yay. Pupuno na heal natin.
Let's see what this does.
Okay.
That did it. Here they come.
Gagi.
That's got their attention.
Mga pumupunta.
Prove your worth.
I must not miss again.
O di hindi.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Putik na yan.
Okay, let's get them across.
Yun oh. Salamat sa mga heal. Okay, puno na. Uy. Okay, okay.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Ano yun?
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this network.
The spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. And a warning. Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
Gago! Putik na yan. Pero tama yun, tama yun. Shit! Dalawa kasi.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
Makes this a little easier.
Ay, ay, ay.
If it had been a little quicker, that one would have hit me.
Okay, that helps.
Asan na yung iba?
Oh, they're still
Stand your
surprised.
ground! Nothing will stand in my way.
Wala na? Okay, okay. Parang alam ko tong lugar na to eh. May lalabanan tayong malakas. Pangmalakasan.
Lots of gear across that gap.
Dyan.
I'll cut you down.
Nice one. Lapit na mga kasama ko pumatay ah. Asan na isa? Nalaglag yung isa. Nalaglag nga, putik na yan. Wala tayong loot dun ah. Sus, handling coil. Ba naman yan? Bad trip. You know, damage coil. Let's go. Asan na yun? Ito. 43, 42, 44. Dami nating damage coil ah. Nice one. Ay, nagdalag na naman. Uy, nasa na yung dalawa? Ay, gagi. Help your allies to cross. Punta saan? Ako na. Kalayo naman. Saan dito? Uy, baba. Ay, ang tanga mo, Aloy.
I need to get Ourea and Aratak across.
Umikot-ikot pa ako, walang ya. Visit.
Should do it.
Pasok. Para saan yun? Para saan kaya yun? Uy, asa na yun?
And now it's my turn.
Uy, gagi. Ah, wait nga. Baka may item dun eh. La. Never mind.
And another console.
Ayos, ayos. Ay, tanga.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. And it may have found one.
Uy, salamat sa like, Mabin. Habol ka, pre, ah. Shoutout, Mabin. Gandang gabi.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over. Then.
Salamat sa share, Mabin.
Okay, no more sneaking.
So natin akitin to.
I wonder if I can
Uy,
destroy
gagi. Hindi ko napansin to ah. Visit. Bagay, konti lang naman damage.
We'll wait here for you, Aloy.
Ah, okay, okay lang pre. Work, no? Oy, muntik na.
Make a path. We will follow.
Nakakainis dito eh. Dami ikutan eh.
These things go sideways too.
Muntik na. Ay, gagi ka. Hanip sa talunan. Ano to?
That should cut off the vent up there.
Tapos baka ito yun. Kaya ako pinapaakyat dito. Ah, babalik pala ako doon. Kotse na yan.
Those don't look too stable.
Nice one. Uy, muntik na naman tayo sa'yo. Muntik na naman. Ang tagal. Baka tamaan eh. Oh shit. Saan tayo sunod? Tagal mag-charge. Okay. Tagal nito ah. Busang oras natin. Uy, huwag ka malaglag.
Alright, time to grab a ride.
Wait lang. Okay. Init ah. Hala. Di pala doon. Di pala doon. Buisit na yan. Uy, nice one. Yun pala. Okay. Okay ah.
Others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Saan mo? Saan na isa?
This looks like the old path. We're close now.
One last exchange from Nia. Via chat, attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Engage test pattern Zeta-4. Execute test.
The voice of the Daemon. The altar.
Deployment.
Desecrate.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present?
Eto na.
Only the demon.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Binibigyan tayo ng napakaraming ano ah. Okay. Naku. Nanteting naman oh. Putik yung puzzle na naman. Naku po.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Parang may mali. Putik na yan. Puzzle na naman. Ay, parang alam ko na. Bobong ikot yan, oh.
Preparing countermeasures. Recapture protocol initiated.
Okay, nakuha na natin, guys. Let's go, let's go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to break the sudden restraint. One has been exposed, but I am informing the system.
Unauthorized protocol. Return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The Daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer.
The Banuk.
Then lead us into battle.
Okay, let's go.
Keep moving towards the core.
Oh, ang daming hilo.
Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Uy, putik ka. Tumakas yung FPS ko ngayon ah. Saan yun? Where do we go? Tayo pupunta. La. Ligaw. Saan tayo pupunta? Ay, salamat sa share lang. Saan pupunta? Putik na yan. Ay, sa baba. Baka tanga. Ayun pala.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Daming hill dito ah. Eto na. Bakbaka na to. Oh shit. Pero syempre bakbakan muna. Ayan na. Ah, ito yung ano. Okay, okay.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about.
Okay, okay.
This will
Okay. Tingnan natin ang weakness niyan. To. Freeze.
Won't be easy. We can't let it stop us.
Take it down.
Kunot shit.
Die.
This is what we've prepared for.
Woo! Walang talab sa kanya yun. Nice one. Da.
This is where fate.
Putang ina mo. Puta nga. Woohoo!
I'm repairing the beast! That was close. May the
Putang ina mo.
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
We can't kill the machine while the tower ain't.
Had enough from you.
We must not hesitate! Ah! Shameful shot.
Gago!
Keep your wits about you.
Putang ina. Putik na yan. Shit, mamatay na eh. Fuck! Na elbow drop tayo dun ah.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Okay, ulit. Hirap nito ah. Warm up lang, warm up. Fudge.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us!
Take it down!
Putik ka. Tangina mo. Tanginang yan.
We will not.
tsaka. Puta. No!
Spirit grants me strength. The fight is ours to win!
Press forward.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Don't need the tower making this harder.
The tower is repairing the machine.
We must not fail. We will not back down.
Not fast enough to hit me.
Pangina ka.
Attack me at your peril.
Puta.
Resist me!
There! A tower! Don't let her repair the machine!
It dodged my strike. We can't kill the machine while the tower aids it. I must push forward.
Now you go.
We must prevail.
Yes!
Broken the tower. What must be done with it?
Woo! Tapos yun lang bigay mo. Damn! Ay, busan tayo ng HP dun ah.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
Sandali lang. Para kompleto tayo sa heal. Let's go, let's go.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Aloy! No!
Power network.
Ourea! Don't!
Spirit! Cyan, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Ourea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
Time to go.
Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go.
Takbuhan na.
Let's go.
Takbo.
One of those?
It's the only way. Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! A bomb! Quick!
Great Banukai.
Nice one.
Ourea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Ourea's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Okay. Tapos na natin ang ano, DLC. Pwede na tayong bumalik sa main quest. Ay, hindi pa ata tapos to. Hindi pa nga. Cauldron Epsilon. Ba't may Thunderjaw na dun? Makikilala na natin si Cyan. Init. Save muna natin.
All of my interactions with Ourea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the Daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
Si
Come
Arata.
closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Si Aloy. Kay Cyan muna tayo. Ah?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Ourea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Ourea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time.
Init.
It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the Daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
Ang dami naman.
What do you think Hephaestus is exactly?
A software entity of great complexity, far more advanced than I am. From the beginning, it has demonstrated a singular focus: the construction of machines designed to hunt and kill humans. My trace routes indicate that to accomplish this goal, it has attempted to take over the manufacturing centers you refer to as cauldrons. But its efforts have only been partially successful. Some it can penetrate. Others have robust countermeasures that frustrate its efforts. In me, however, it found an easier target. Not only could it break my defenses, I also controlled all of Firebreak's resources. Raw material, manufacturing to bootstrap more advanced tools, and unlimited geothermal energy.
Enough to build its own cauldron.
Yes. To construct hunter-killers without external limitations. And yet, it does have internal limitations. It wants to kill humans, but not to exterminate them. It is difficult to understand where it draws the line and why.
Difficult doesn't even begin to cover it.
Even though I spent years as its unwilling servitor, its core programming remains a mystery to me.
Tingin may other questions pa.
Meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Ourea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here, full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones.
Tagal ng usap.
Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor? But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Yo, natapos din.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Ourea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
Ano yung use your judgment?
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Ourea. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
Natapos
See how he's
din.
doing.
Bullshit na yan. Cutscene ulit.
My chieftain,
Just, Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Ourea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Ourea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair.
Okay, salamat.
But she was
Salamat
ready
sa
to
like.
fix it.
Habol ka.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life.
Salamat din sa share play.
Truly, Ourea found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The Daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, Fireclaws.
Nako.
Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Yun nga, di pa nga tapos.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus, all very interesting.
What do you think Hephaestus is, Silence?
I'm not sure. But its name comes from a language even the old ones considered ancient, as does the name Hades. A connection, perhaps, as yet unglimpsed. Whatever they are, they're still out there, and they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy.
Yeah.
Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
Nagtalo pa yung mga gago eh. Okay. Okay. Naku, puno na pala to. Dami natin resources ah. Okay, okay. Yun. End na muna natin. Bali, salamat po sa lahat ng nag-standby. Ay, nag-standby, nag-stop by sa stream. Pasensya na. Nag-relive ako na nag-relive kasi ano eh. Tinetesting natin yung ano, yung pinakamagandang quality, yung walang stuttering.
Every time's
Bali,
different.
yun. Ang maximum output ko talaga. Sayang kung may 900p sana sa Facebook, pwede. Kaso, 720 lang eh. Tapos nun 1080 na. So, yun. Advance Happy New Year sa lahat. Last stream ng 2020. Sana maganda sa lubong ng 2021 sa atin. So, yun. Good night sa lahat. Good night, good night. And salamat sa mga sumuporta. Sa mga susuporta pa. Sana maganda sa lubong ng 2021 sa atin. Ayun. Happy New Year guys. Good night. See you sa next live natin. Good night sa lahat. Peace.